This is a topic that I think is really close to your heart. We've talked about the relationships that we have with the national preferred vendor programs.
Yeah.
You know, share with us, what is your main concern about getting that message to the field?
Yeah, so I think ever since I came down here, I think, gosh, it's got to be 6 or 7 years now I've been down here in Atlanta kind of saying grace, you know, for the time being over national accounts. I've scratched my head,
right?
Quite frankly, on why we don't own this marketplace, right? Mm-hmm. So we have our NAMs and our BDMs, our national account sales team that goes out, and what they've done, I think we're up over 50 companies that these folks have gone out, they've hustled, they've made those relationships, they keep the relationships at the very highest level of the corporate locations. Right. They secure endorsement letters that say, hey, Orkin, you know, they got it going on. They know what they're doing. So you have this endorsement from the corporate headquarters that, you know, I would think that as Orkin, with the most account managers, with the most boots on the street, mm-hmm. that we would be able to execute these type of programs better than anybody right. in the industry. And I don't know what's going on, but we're not executing them as well as we can. We're having phenomenal success. Don't understand that. You know, 60% of our national account sales come through venues like this. But you know, I can take an IGH hotel property, right? You know, the Holiday Inns and the Staybridge Suites and places like that, and we only have about a 15% participation or 15% market presence there. Mm-hmm. We're an endorsed vendor.
Right.
So my frustration has always been, and I'm going to try to tee it up so that maybe I can appeal to our account managers out there. Let me clear up a couple things, right? These are folks that you've got something to talk about. Right. You don't have to go in cold and say, can I give you a free inspection? Right. You know, you can introduce the program and just simply say, I'm just kind of curious why you haven't taken advantage right. of the endorsed program for bop, 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 any one of the 50 of them, and then have a chance to talk to them. Most all of them have lists of locations where they're at. Right. You know, to be able to plot them in your daily travels and go chase them. Most all of them have pre-negotiated rates, you know, not only for the general pest control, but for all the ancillary services. So you don't have to be a grizzled veteran and figure out all the pricing. Most of it's all there for you. So we've got that. So the only hurdle I think it could be is the way that it's handled at the branch and some of the pressures that come with that national versus local commercial sales baloney that exists in our company, right? Sure, we've got some crediting issues on who gets credit for what, but let me explain to my account managers out there, it doesn't matter to you because you get paid full commission on all of these sales. Nice. So let's go out and let's chase that business. Get after it. I think there's a lot of confusion on it. How do I get paid on it? You get paid on it just as if you cold called that thing and said, hey, can you give you a free inspection? Get paid the same way. It's so much of a softer entry right. into the customer. You at least have something to talk about that maybe they don't know about that's it, right. but it's something that's there. There's right. an endorsement letter you can lead with and say, hey, you know, your corporate thinks we're pretty good. My job is to convince you that I'm pretty good and yeah. that we're pretty good here locally, and we can work that partnership. So what I'd love everybody to do is throw all their old mindset away. Good. Everybody's getting paid. Our account managers are getting paid 100% commission on it. Get past right. this hurdle that's in our way, because with 400 account managers on the street, we should be slaying this business. Absolutely. We shouldn't let these other clowns, these other characters get involved in our business. This is ours for the taking. Your NAMs and BDMs are there to support you all the way along the way. If you yeah. have questions, you know, they're all assigned to somebody. Pick up the phone and call John Madison, Rob Rabisa, Rick Jordan. Pick up the phone, call these folks, you know, the Rhonda McCauley's, the Emily Thompsons. Pick up the phone, they're willing to help. They'll bend over backwards to help you secure this business. Just get past that stuff about who gets credit for it, because at the end of the day, account managers, you get full commission. That's all. Let me give you one more secret. Out of the 15 account managers that went to President's Club last year, 13 of them had more than 35% of their sales being generated through national account team sales. You want to go to President's Club? You want to make 100K? You want to make a lot of money? You want to be successful in this? Crack the code on these national account team sale opportunities, or you'll be left struggling. Yeah. Don't let somebody else go get it. Get after it. You owe it to yourself to chase them down. That's right. And the program's laid out. There's not a whole lot of thought going in. What's not happening is we're not executing on it. So my ask is go execute on these things. Don't make them day fillers. Don't make them something you fall back on. Go chase them. Go chase them aggressively. Fair enough? Sounds good. Yeah.